I'm Alison Moger. I'm a textile artist and a mixed media artist. Everything I do is about community, family life, and I love recycling and reusing. So basically everything, my ethos is about the recycling element and reusing everything to create a story. As a child, I was always drawn to the river. We'd always taken the children there, walking, and the dogs. So it's kind of always been our walk. I've always walked along the riverbank. I'm drawn to water. I find it relaxing. It soothes me. The wildlife that is there. I love observing the birds dipping in the water. And I've always collected the china from the water. It's just drawn me and created an unwinding habit, really, of relaxation and thinking about things and maybe working out problems and solutions. And there's always something uplifting. There's always something new on the riverbank. So that's what I enjoy about it. And I love being close to nature. Anything that draws me and has nature involved, I will always enjoy. I often go looking for lichen and different things that I can dry out, and they become quite really beautiful little sculptures. I bring back the pieces and usually I wash them, look at the beauty of them, because as they dry out you can see the marks and the age and the wear of the water on the sides of the china, so that this time passed and how time progresses, and it's all about a life lived. I'm an avid collector of anything small that will trigger off a memory. So for this Cultural Cwtsh project, I thought it would be a really lovely idea to create something that's affordable and very personal to yourself. And you can build up lovely little images that you can put on your mantelpiece or on your bedside table that will make you smile. So these are examples that I personally would use. It all depends whether you have a connection with nature or you have a connection with something else. But this is very sentimental to me. My daughter painted these little birds when she was doing her degree. These are pieces that I've collected along the Garrow riverbank for many years, and I love looking at whether they came from a house that was pretty well off because of the china, the quality of the china. Also the lichen, I just love the way lichen can glow in an evening, and of course the acorns are always very special during the autumn. I love collecting those as well, and sometimes working into them so that I put a little felt ball into the centre, and then these can create a lovely eclectic little mix of objects. So this is the materials that you'll need: a nice sharp scissors, your general glue stick, double-sided tape, and some little boxes. They can be as expensive or as inexpensive as you like, just to start to create a lovely eclectic little group of images that will make you smile. So these little double-sided tapes, you just peel them off and start to think about where you're going to place your pieces of china. This little bird is really lovely, and it fits in with where I've collected along the Garrow River, all the wildlife that's there. It triggers off those memories again of the birds. So you will start to place all these beautiful pieces. I'm not going to put double-sided tape on them all, but obviously you would. And we would shift them about a little bit just to make sure that they're making a really pleasing mosaic to the eye. And you won't need all of them. Just use your own thoughts on how to present them and how you feel they work well. So that would be my little piece, and once I placed it and was happy with where it was placed, I would use the double-sided tape then. But you can use anything. You can use acorns that you've collected. I've got fungi, which I love. Again, I love the colours, the deep rich colours. Lichen from the trees, they would go into a lovely box. So basically the world is your oyster. So this piece was made inside an old tin lid. As you can see, it's a very old lid. And the photographs, these photographs are personal photographs of a winter's day and going in for hot coffee and a lovely letter of thanks after the guests had gone home. So it's a lovely little memory of a lovely cold winter's time and lovely guests and the coffee beans that they enjoyed. This is another example of having a cup of tea with a friend, maybe starting a new job, feeling rather nervous, going for a cup of tea with a friend and making new friends. So you get now the lovely wooden spoons. You could even paint this spoon if you wanted to, and then the silver spoon and demerara sugar that you usually pick up when you're in a little cafe. So it's a memory of a nice day and making friends. So this piece, I'm a lover of nature, and I love the way nature changes over the seasons. This is a Chinese lantern that starts off a glorious orange, and then as it fragments, the lovely little seed inside shows through, and there's something really magical about these, and they always warm my heart when I look at them. Again, there's the honesty plant and some leaves of the rhododendron plant and a fern. So these things will always lift me and make me smile because nature is so wonderful. I'm hoping that people that maybe at the moment that they're so tired, that some of the NHS and the care staff, that it will be something that they can relax to and free up their minds a little bit. Sort of putting the pieces together will make them start thinking about something else, so that'll free up their mind from all the worries of the day and help them to create something that when they look at it again, it'll have that happy memory for them. And maybe when they go for a cup of tea and they see a beautiful little label on a fruit tea bag or a sugar parcel that looks really interesting, that they look at it in a different way, that they think, oh, I can take that home and I can do something really lovely with that.